Hi folks, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Back with few more reviews. Hopefully, I can get couple of them done at least because I have plans to do two videos today. Hopefully, you're doing good. Time here is around 9:40 p.m. Around 10 p.m. maybe we'll be losing power, so I'll try to do two videos in the meantime. First episode, I'm gonna do Yacht Man Legend. Okay, and this is from House of Myrurgia. I do not know how to say this house name still because it's not written anywhere. Nobody speak about them much, but this people know them as Yacht Man line. So it was my pleasure because I have been familiar with this line for a very long time. I'm very loyal to this line. I did about 7 videos. I don't think anybody covered as many as I did, and I'm very proud of that. Yacht Man white, I did Yacht Man metal, Yacht Man gold, I did Yacht Man red, and the blue one. These two are my first reviews. This was some 6 years back. Okay, these two I did, and then I think I did a couple more. Aventus, I found them. It is 5 years back, and then Yacht Man Energize. It was like some 4 years back. So these were all good releases, and there are quite a few Yacht Man fragrances. Okay, they are inexpensive, not really known for their best performance, but people like them because of their pleasant smell, and for the budget they're really good. So I'll be reviewing this fragrance. There are a couple of reviews on this fragrance perhaps, but nobody really talked in depth. Okay, I did not get a very good review anywhere, to be honest, and I was not finding anything on Fragrantica or somewhere, where you can see some reviews and stuff like what this is clone of, because it's called Legend. So I thought it's Mont Blanc Legend clone, but it's not. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I got this recently. This used to be around $6.50 range back in the days. Not all of them, but some of them are like, there's a chocolate version, there's a black version. I did not buy all of them because some of them they said these are not really good. I'm sorry, because of the weather and everything, I prepared some honey lemon tea, and I'm also having some fruits. Yes, for better living. So do bear with me. I'll give you perhaps a video today on update of my life and health. I haven't done that for a while. Talk about it if I can, right? So let's focus on this fragrance. So this one now, it's more like $10 to $15 now, almost double the price. Some places selling for $25, $35. So that's not the price range, but you can say $15 to $20 right now in the price range. So this is how the box looks, kind of like a golden ambery color. Got this sticker, and then it's a 100 ml EDT, I think. EDT. Sorry, EDP concentration, but it's more like EDT. I'll tell you in my review. This is how the box looks. This is made in UAE. That's what it says. And inside, nothing much going on, nothing crazy going on. It's just a simple packaging, and it matches the bottle, or bottle matches the box. So these bottles, I find them really nice for a reason, because it has a sail sort of a vibe in the cap. It's attached to it, so you never ever lose your cap, even though this whole bottle and then this plastic part is kind of cheap, but it clicks onto place. But when you pick it up, it opens up like that, right? So kind of cheap feeling, but I like it. It looks like a sort of chrome Legend whole bottle cap shape. Really nice color, painted. All of them are the same exact bottle, just the colors are different. Atomizer is really good, atomizer. I have no problem. I'm wearing this here for review sake, so I'm putting one puff there. So let me tell you, I saw one kid like from India or Pakistan, I'm not quite sure where this boy was from. So he reviewed this one and I think the white one together. I liked it. It was a very cute review. Then there's some short videos on it, but nobody really talked about, like, I did not get any review, to be honest, but if there are, I'm sorry. So this one, basically, if you know how does it smell, if you know this fragrances, I put it up like at the left so I can show you the inspired, I mean the original one that inspired this perhaps, which is called Bogart Silver Scent. If you know this fragrance and its other buddies, Silver Scent Intense, I have reviewed them all. Check out my reviews. And Silver Scent Deep, and I did have Silver Scent Pure. I don't know if there are many more after that, but these are all kind of similar smelling. One is stronger than the other. Some of them are more subtle. Like this one was a summer friendly one. This is a bit less in the face, and these two were nuclear sort of Silver Scent Intense. People know them. Like I know, like so many channels back then, so Lexel is okay, my one of my, how to say, mentors, in powerhouse fragrance. He was one of the guys I started my channel, started my journey with. So he loves these fragrances. Many other people love it, but these are very, very affordable and yet very powerful. So what do you get from Silver Scent? Let's talk about that, then we'll compare this with Yacht Man. So as far as Silver Scent goes, Fragrantica has note breakdown: orange blossom, lemon, citrusy, with kind of like a powdery opening. Then lavender, cardamom, nutmeg, coriander, rosemary, geranium, and then lychee, tonka bean, teak wood, and vetiver. So what basically you get is kind of like a grape soda smell from these, because the lavender and the lychee also has a beautiful role to play. As you go, the white one, it's a bit rare to find nowadays. This was more like an apple, green apple, added citrus. The deep one was not as projecting as the other two. This and this intense, both were like unbelievable power. They are very sweet, like crazy. These are like powerhouse fragrances, you know, like if you put them on, you know that 8-9 hours you're gonna smell and project. Okay. So basically it's a sweet tonka bean, fruity lavender fragrance with a touch of cardamom. That's what you get in Silver Scent. So when I say Yacht Man Legend, you're gonna get much cheaper than Silver Scent, okay? Because Silver Scent now used to be like $15 also range, but now it's gone up to $25-$35. Everything got in like high in price. So if you find these bit expensive, even they're cheap, let's say these are 25 bucks, they're gonna find this as 15. So you save $10. So what are the differences? When I spray this on, immediately it reminds me of Silver Scent, but I'll tell you what, it's not as powdery or as how to say that, orange blossom neroli, not that thick. Okay, this is more like a lemony, citrusy, sweet opening. Also got the lychee from this, so it's a fruity, very beautiful, sweet opening. And it reminds me of Dunhill Desire Red, which I also have. I have another fragrance similar to this. I think I forgot the name of that. So if you know these fragrances, this is similar to both these fragrances. It has vibes of both. If you love both those fragrances, you're gonna like it easily. So here is the thing. Many of you are wondering if this Yacht Man perhaps is not gonna last, right? No, this fragrance actually surprised me. I wore this in afternoon walk, evening walk. It was very hot and humid. Throughout my whole walk, 1.5 hour, I walked, very intense walk, and I was sweating like a lot because of the high heat and humidity, but I'm trying to live better, so I walk every day. So this thing from my neck, it projected throughout my whole walk, no issue. If it is some of the other Yacht Man, let's say Yacht Man Gold, or was the other one, the metal, the white one, they would disappear within like half an hour, 25 minutes. That's my experience with those. The red and blue ones are okay, but not also that beast mode. Red one is closer to this, the Dunhill Desire Red. But this one has some elements of Dunhill Desire Red. So it's a sweet fragrance, fruity fragrance, and a little bit of citrus. And then I think there's dosage of lavender. So I get like a tonka bean sweetness. It's very sweet. And the difference, main difference between this and this, one thing is performance wise, this is going to be a beast mode. I get like 8 to 10 hours from these. You're going to get more like a 4 to 5 hours, which is a lot. I got on my shirt until 4th hour, I can say, let's say 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, good longevity. Okay, for the price, I cannot complain. So it's less performing than Silver Scent, but it's more pleasant and more wearable. Say something in the line with Silver Scent Pure. I think this one is the most accurate version of Silver Scent Pure, or dupe actually. I don't know which one came out first though. So you can give it a try. This fragrance is really good for people who are in school, youngsters, you know, college goers. If you don't have so much budget and you just want to upgrade from body spray to perfume, EDT bottles, glass bottles, this is a great fragrance to start with. I do not know how available they are. I saw one guy was trying to sell this for $35, and I think he brought it from outside. So price can vary. If it's too expensive, do not buy it. Better buy Silver Scent, any of them. They are going to be better value because these are 25 bucks. So I'll tell you from my Bangladesh country perspective. Outside, maybe these are $5-10. I don't know. So overall, Yacht Man Legend, not a Mont Blanc Legend clone, more of these fragrance inspired. And I think it's a good sweet fragrance. It's not going to be for everybody. Sorry, the fragrance is still very strong. So the tea helps. Okay, this is pretty strong because it's very sweet. If you're Dunhill Desire Red, this is pretty sweet fragrance as well. So if you do not like sweet stuff, avoid it. It has that 1 million vibe of sweetness as well, bubblegum, sort of playful clubbing kind of sweetness. Ideal all year round, you can wear because of the citruses. Overall, my assessment on this fragrance is, I'll give this like 8.5 out of 10 for a cheapie. Okay, as a cheapie, as a budget perfume, 8.5, because it's cheap, lasts long time, smells pleasant, similar to many of the fragrances that I have, and it's one of the best ones from this line. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you give it a try, and I think this one will help many people out there. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.